And we're back in Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. Don't forget, you can tune us in anytime at iTunes, get our podcasts. Also on many other platforms, Google Play, just to name a few, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher. Also go to golftalkradio.com, our home website, and you can find everything there. Download absolutely free. And don't forget McPhee's Grill Templeton, who sponsors our show, mcpheesgrill.com. Hometown cooking through and through. Don't forget about their butcher shop and also Ian's famous barbecue sauce. You can view everything at mcpheesgrill.com. Call them at 805-434-3204.
So, for the last 15 of the 20 years we've been doing this show, one of the coolest things that we've done throughout the years is bring in our young people. Both Mike and I are first tee coaches, work with young people. That's primarily what I do now is work with young people, but Mike's got a huge program and was just talking about a junior tournament he had up there in Paso Robles. So I have the pleasure today to bring in Justice Eggers. He's been in my program. I'm going to ask you, how long have you been with the first tee?
3 years.
3 years. And you're like 15 now?
8.
Oh, you're 8. So it's so cool that you've been in the program, and I've always noticed, you've been one of my buddies for the last 3 years, and you're much more mature for your age when you at the golf course. And I mean that is that we have a lot of kids there sometimes, right? And you're always paying attention, and you're always doing everything that you should be doing. And I've always been impressed by you. So I thank you for coming in. And I just thought it'd be fair because we've had the older kids in often, but not too many of the younger kids. So thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
So I got to ask, why did you choose golf? I mean, you've been in a golf program for 3 years. Since you've been 5, why golf?
My dad brought it up, and then I tried it out, and then I started liking it, so I started doing it more.
Okay, that's a good. So many people take up golf, and me included, because of the parents' play. And so that's kind of, I was introduced. I saw my parents play, or at least my father was playing. And is that the case with you? Does your parents play?
They haven't yet, really.
So I find this intriguing that your dad brought up golf, and we'll ask him in a minute. But you're playing golf because they brought it up, but you didn't learn it from your parents. So I'll ask you, Hans. Is your microphone on?
Yes.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for bringing your little guy.
My pleasure. Thanks.
Why golf?
Honestly, I think he started out when I was deployed with the military one time, and I can't take all the credit. It's actually my wife who was coming up with activities for him to do while I was gone, and she thought about trying golf, seeing if he would give it a shot, and he went and he loved it.
Well, I find it really cool because it's most, especially at 5, and he's been in the program since he was 5. And I've always wondered, and usually the parents play, they've seen it, they see dad or mom going off to the golf course, but that's not the case in your family. Although I have seen you hit some golf balls, and your mom can putt. She was putting with us last. She could really putt well. So how long? Well, actually, you've been with the first tee. What are some of the things you've learned from the first tee?
Well, I learned how far and how you hit a ball higher and how you hit a ball lower. I used to not be able to do that. I used to hit just a ball.
You just hit it. Now, is it fair to say that now you control it better?
Yes.
And do you think that you learned that through the first tee, or you just learned that by doing it?
Actually, both, I think.
Okay. Because I've watched you improve, but I think it's just you that's getting better. I don't know if you think that the teaching's any good over there.
I think it is.
Do you? That's cool. You like your coaches?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I know the coaches like you very much, too. So even though you're only 8, this is very cool. Last year, you decided to join the more advanced kids that are much older than you on a different day, even though you're still working with those younger ones. But you decided to do that. And I want to know why. Because you knew you were going to be the youngest one there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why? Why did you want to go to the advanced class?
Well, it was actually my mom and my dad, and they said that I've been doing so well that I should go to the harder class, and I tried it, and I liked it.
Yeah, well, it's kind of Mike. He's been on the Sunday class, the player par levels, and we have that Eagle Birdie class on Fridays, and he just wanted to come out, and they love him, and they respect him. Here comes, it's not a class without until Justice shows up,
right?
But these older kids are so nice to him, but he just comes right in, and you fit right in and do your thing, huh? So you never intimidated by the older kids?
Most of the time I'm not.
Well, that's good, but sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your favorite thing about this game? You know, what is your favorite thing to do?
That it has four and it has control, and I like putting the best.
You like putting? You're a pretty good putter.
Oh, awesome.
So, Mike, I don't know if Mike knows this, but it's very well known around the world that you have a golf ball collection. Is that true? Mm-hmm. Do you know how many balls are in your golf ball collection?
Well, I think there are 8 white ones and 72 colored ones.
Wow.
You have 80 golf balls in your collection?
Mm-hmm.
80 golf balls. So, do you have favorites?
I have one of my favorites is the football, and there's another one called the American ball, and there's another one with all of the flags around the world. And
Where do you get these balls?
from you, actually.
Well, we get them as prizes, and you earn them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was kind enough I bought one back from him. So he won one. Remember the one you sold me back?
Yeah.
Still a little upset about how much you charged me, but that's okay.
How much did you charge him? I got to know. What'd you charge him?
Well, the kids at them said like 20, and then I was like, no way. And so I did it like $6.50.
It's good to have that change on there. You gotta.
Well, he was somewhere between
tax?
5 and 8 or something. So did we go in the middle or something like that?
Yeah.
Split the difference.
Is it $6.50 because you added tax on that to make it $7?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, but it was nice of him to buy it back, and the reason I wanted to buy it back was the balls. Remember the Varick golf balls that look like disco balls?
Yeah.
Well, I have a kid at Morro Bay class named Varick, and I didn't have any more of those, and I wanted to get him a
Nice.
ball with his name
Yeah.
on it. So I had a wheel and deal with this little guy because it was one of his 80 collection. So that's pretty cool, and you've been collecting them since the beginning. You've win them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So wow, it might be too early to ask you this, but I don't know. But do you have any idea what you think you'll do when you're an adult?
Not quite yet.
Well, it's about the best answer that I've ever heard.
That's a good answer.
Do you play other sports?
Yes, I play soccer sometimes, and I do gymnastics, and I think that's all for the sports. But I do different activities.
Like what?
Like I have piano practice every Monday for 30 minutes, and I'm doing the talent show too.
That's fantastic.
Wow. What are you going to do in the talent show?
Piano.
Nice.
So have you had recitals before? Mm-hmm. How long have you been playing piano?
I think I've been to 13 recitals, and I think there's one for each season. So I think around 2 to 3 years.
Man, you're a veteran. Holy cow.
It really is. So in your talent show, are you playing pianos while someone else is doing something on stage? Or is
No.
it just your...
It's just me.
And can you share what song you'll be playing?
I think I'll be playing Amelie, which is it's from a different country. Yeah, it probably is.
So you read music already?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. So Dad, can we ask you a few questions?
Sure.
You're an amazing young man, by the way, and I've known that for years.
true.
And he's always, and as you know, he's always been attentive. I mean, so you must have, whatever you're doing at home, man, congratulations to you and bless you for doing all that. But he always has been very attentive. And even when he was 6, when you're not really supposed to be yet, I mean, they just let him to have fun and run around and enjoy themselves, keep them safe. He was focused. And he really lied, and he pays attention when you're trying to get everybody rounded up, as you've been there a million times. But I've always been impressed with that. Is this just been him since he's been forever, or is this something you guys instill?
It is. He's a really respectful kid, and when he's doing something that he enjoys, he really wants to learn. And I mean, it's in no small part either to the kind of instruction you guys offer there. You guys have a great program, and he falls right in line with it. He loves it.
Well, yeah, and it's kind of amazing to have, when they come back, and you guys have already signed up for 2 more, this session you're coming 2 days a week. But to do that, that to us, that's magic, because it means they're still enjoying themselves. And the challenge for coaches is to keep young people. And at this age, that's hard. I mean, it's really, really hard. They're trying everything, of course. But to stay with it for 3 years and still keep going that's a testament to you, sir. It's for you, young man. That's pretty cool. Your comings are starting this Friday, a couple days from now. and on the golf course class. I'm not sure we're going on this Friday, but we are from the rest of them. Are you looking forward to playing more? Because you haven't played a lot, because that's what we've been learning at the practice facility, right?
Yes, I'm excited as long as it's not too cold because the last time I freezed.
That was a bad cold day, buddy. That was that was brutal, Mike. We will make sure we keep you safe and warm. So, we have a section that we call telling a joke, and we're going to ask you to tell a joke in a few minutes, okay? And we're going to ask your dad to do the same. But before I just want to go, can you share some of the impact? You just mentioned a nice compliment that it's a testament to us, but I don't know that that's the case. But how's the impact at home that we've had on Justice or your family? Can you share if there is? As long as it's positive. If it's not, we can talk offline.
All right, we'll save it for later.
Okay,
no,
thanks.
No, but honestly, one of the things so when I got back from being deployed, and my wife told me that he'd been doing golf, and I came along on a Sunday, and I heard that it was a 2-hour class, and he was 5 at the time. I was like, oh boy, this is going to be crazy. But the fact that he was engaged for 2 hours straight, and then at the end of it, he asked me if he could stay and hit more balls and putt with me. I was like, wow, you guys are doing something right.
That's so cool.
And anything that can keep a kid that young engaged for that long and then still have him not want to leave, I think is amazing. And one of the things I do like about what you guys do there is you teach them things like how to talk to one another and shake hands and look people in the eye and introduce yourself. Some of those etiquette things that I really think a lot of kids don't get these days, and I've noticed a difference at home and when we're out and about. And so
those are the biggest compliments that we get. It's kind of why we do what we do. And I think but the coaches are well trained in how to keep them active for that period of time. And one of our building blocks or strategies is activity-based and doing versus telling. So we let them, if the games are designed well enough, it'll keep their, we build them and they just play. And they're learning in the meantime. So there's a lot of social skills. We do a lot of teamwork and team names and all that stuff. So that's all seamlessly blended in. So it's nice of you to notice that. And it's not easy to keep 15 or 20 kids at 7, 8 years old busy for 2 hours, but it can be if it's set up right. But he's an exception to the rule. He's just an amazing young man. So, but thank you for being involved in our program. I'm really glad you're in my program. I don't know if I have any other golf balls you don't have yet, so I'm going to be trying to. He's got a Golf Talk radio ball.
He does?
He does.
Oh, that's a keeper.
Yeah. I took it out of my little collection and gave it to him because we don't have any more, do we?
No.
Yeah, so I got it, but he had to have one because coming on the show.
We got to get some more made.
But so you have one of those, right? That's one of the 80?
Yeah.
That's your real favorite one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's one of them.
Okay, good answer, young man. Are you ready to tell us a joke? Because we're going to have you and your dad tell a joke, and then we're going to take a break, and we'll say goodbye to you. But before we go, do you have anything you want to add? Do you want to share anything with us?
I think that's pretty much it.
Do you want to say hello to anybody? Because people are going to be listening to this week.
Not really.
Do you have a mama? Do you want to say hi to your mom?
Yes. Hi, Mom.
Oh, nice.
So you're pretty proud. Do you know what your dad does for a living?
I think he works in the military.
We're pretty proud of him. And Chance, you told Mike what you do. His dad was a pilot in airlines.
Yeah. I fly C-130s.
Oh, that's what my dad did in Vietnam.
Oh, no, really? Wow.
Yeah, went to the Navy, flew off aircraft carriers. We saw the plane down at when they had the air show in Santa Maria.
This is big sucker, what he flies.
Yeah, and then my dad went to Vietnam, flew C-130s, did that, and then went to Pan American.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And if I get this right, sorry I'm wrong, but you've done a lot of the rescue missions, like when the hurricanes hit, and you
cool.
go to the places and bring in supplies and things like that. Is that right?
Yeah, we've had the opportunity to be involved with a lot of humanitarian as well as the kind of operations over in the Middle East that have happened over the years.
But you've done tours, but you're not doing that anymore?
Not in the foreseeable future.
Well, thank you for your service, but I think it's pretty amazing what you do. And always, my father was a Navy aviator, as you know, and so I've always been partial to pilots. And same with Mike. It's weird. We've had a lot of similarities, but thank you for what you do.
Yeah,
my pleasure. Thank
you very much.
So it's time to joke around. So you've got a few jokes there. We're going to start with you. You can tell one or all of them. And what happens? The listeners will vote who told the best joke, and the person and we select someone whoever won, and we give rounds of golf to the people that select. So I have a feeling you might win. But which one are you going to tell, bud?
I think I'm going to tell this one.
All right, go for it. Tell it. Do it the best you can, and we wish you the best.
What's the difference between a bad golfer and a bad skydiver?
So the question is, what's the difference between a bad golfer and a bad skydiver? What?
The answer is a bad golfer goes whack dang and a bad skydiver goes ding whack. I get it.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Nice. It's kind of good to get the joke you tell. I usually don't get the ones I tell. You want to tell another one in that?
Okay.
I thought it was great.
That was perfect.
So the golfer goes whack dang.
Yes.
And the skydiver goes dang whack. The bad skydiver.
Yes. That's so funny.
Have you skydived, Hans?
I have, yeah.
Amazing.
If you haven't, you should.
Oh, I'll have to pass on that one.
Dude, you would have loved the land. I'll tell you about the landing coming back from Phoenix. Oh, you wouldn't have enjoyed it at all. Go ahead. What do you got?
What time is it when an elephant steps on your golf ball?
What time is it when an elephant steps in your golf ball?
Answer, time to get a new golf ball.
But
I see it.
Boom. You get it now?
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I already got
All right, you
Good
got
job.
that
He's
one.
a good joke teller. He's good.
He's good. He's good. Here
He's
you go, Hans.
solid.
So now this
Solid.
Father Hans will be telling his joke. So far, I'm voting for you. All right.
it. Yay. Thank you.
All right, Hans, what you got?
All right, here we go. 4 old men went into the pro shop after playing 18 holes of golf. The pro asked, "Did you guys have a good game today?" The first old guy said, "Yes, I had 3 riders today."
Wow,
The second old guy said, "I had the most riders ever. I had 5."
that's good.
The third old guy said, "I had 7 riders, the same as last time."
Wow.
The last old man said, "I beat my old record. I had 12 riders today."
That's a lot.
After they went to the locker room, another golfer who had heard the old guys talking about their game went to the pro and said, "I've been playing golf for a long time and thought I knew all the terminology of the game, but what's a rider?" The pro said, "A rider is when you hit the ball far enough to actually get in the golf cart and ride to it."
You get that one? Nice.
That's awesome.
Very good.
I have to admit, I'm sitting there going, I don't know what a rider is.
I know you don't do it either.
I hate to say it, but I don't know what it is.
Thank you for coming in so late in the evening.
Yes.
I'm very proud of who you are, and I'm very proud and honored that you're in our golf program, in our first tee program. So thank you, Justice, for.
You're welcome.
Were you named after anything specific
No.
that you know? Just
Not really.
Justice.
Honestly, the truth is, my wife had a dream that one day we'd have a son and he'd be named Justice.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's cool.
And-
That's very cool.
So we had a son and we named him Justice.
That's just great.
There you go.
Well, thank you for sharing your time. I really appreciate it. Do you want to go?
I can stay if you want.
It's up to you. We're going to take a break. You're welcome to stay. We're going to tell our jokes later in the show, if that's okay. So, but you guys did well. So, Mike, if we had a vote between those two right now, I mean,
Neck and neck.
you think it's close?
Yeah,
Nice.
but you know,
I think Justice has got him a little bit.
Yeah,
But I didn't know what a rider was either.
I didn't either.
So I learned something.
I did too, which is rare on the show for me.
I had a few riders the other day.
Did you?
We played. You know what we didn't mention? We played golf. You
Yes.
and I got to play
That's
a
right.
Monday ago.
I forgot about that.
That was
pretty-
fun.
fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun.
So we left your place and went and played 9 at Avila.
I know. I
So
heard. I
18
was
holes,
jealous.
man. It was crazy. I haven't played 18 holes in forever.
I was jealous.
So, but your golf course is in beautiful shape.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But we'll go ahead and we'll take our break. Thank you to Sundale Country Club for partnering with us here on Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy. SundaleCountryClub.com, home of the Bakersfield City Championship for over 30 years. Call them at 661-831-5224 or SundaleCountryClub.com to book your tee time today. We'll be right back. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy.